Good evening and welcome to Duck TV News. I'm Avanitza de Primavera.
And I'm Fama Mohammed. Here are our top stories for tonight. A local property management company has gone out of business after discovering that the owner may have been embezzling funds. Duck TV's Arabella Adler has the story.
I'm standing outside Eugene Rentals, which had to close its doors last week after not having sufficient funds to remain in business. An audit performed last month showed that over $1 million in their security deposit accounts were missing. An investigation has been opened looking into Terry Shockley, who runs TS Property, Property Management Concepts, and Eugene Rentals. With about 3,500 rooms under its management, this leaves many residents and students wondering what's happening with their leases. Some of the properties, like Coho Apartments on East 14th Avenue, have been taken over by Von Klein Property Management. Kelsey McIntosh, a UO student and resident of a former PMC property, describes her experience.
Our lease got moved to Von Klein, so we got a notice on our door about it, and that's all we've really heard so far. We read an article that our security deposit got taken, but that our new landlord should be repaying it to us, but we haven't heard anything from Von Klein yet. We had to email them, and nothing has been responded.
Currently, officials are looking for Terry Shockley, whose location is still unknown. For Duck TV News, I'm Arabella Adler.
Eugene police have assigned a detective to the case, and the investigation is ongoing with the Oregon Real Estate Agency.
Oregon has a new governor following the sudden resignation of John Kitzhaber. Democrat Kate Brown was sworn into office last week as Oregon's new governor after her previous position as Secretary of State. She was also the first openly bisexual governor in the United States. Brown has been involved with Oregon politics since 1992 and loves working in the legislative process. We sent reporter Jesse Foster to ask UO students what they think this change will mean for Oregon and its LGBTQ community.
So Oregon's new governor is openly bisexual, and I was wondering what you thought that meant for the state of Oregon.
I think it's pretty cool that we could have an openly bisexual governor.
I think that's a huge step up in politics, and it doesn't really matter about a person's sexuality, and anybody can do the job.
Coming out in that way is a really great way to show that we're progressing, and we should keep moving in that direction.
A few items on Brown's agenda include education and keeping class sizes low, and the voter registration bill that would automatically register voters using driver license data.
Turning to campus politics, the ASUO Senate passed an amended resolution that calls for the halt of expansion of Greek life on the University of Oregon campus. The resolution has now been sent to the University Senate and interim President Scott Cortrine for further review. Senators, students, and community members had a heated deliberation about if the resolution would reach its goal of lowering sexual assaults in Greek life. This was in response to a survey conducted by UO psychology professor Jennifer Frade.
The idea is following a survey that was done by one of our psychology professors here on campus that came back and showed that Greek life women are about 3 times more likely to be victims of sexual assault, and that fraternity men are 3 times more likely to commit sexual assault.
The resolution was drafted by ASUO Senator Andrew Lou Bash with help from the Sexual Assault Prevention Task Force and encourages fraternity and sorority life expansion to be frozen until results of the spring 2015 campus climate survey show a decline of assaults. The resolution encourages current chapters to take numerous steps toward preventing sexual assault before allowing new chapters to colonize. The final decision will be made in the coming months. To view the resolution, visit asuo.uoregon.edu.
The ban on unmanned aerial vehicles, also known as drones, have recently been lifted to allow drones weighing less than 55 pounds to be flown, but it must be done in daylight and remain in sight. Many Oregon realtors are expected to use the drones to take higher quality photos of properties and the surrounding areas. Potential buyers can see the vegetation as well as proximity to parks, schools, and stores. While many are uncertain that the use of drones will become commonplace, the effects of the recent lift on the ban will tell us more. For more information on Oregon's rules and regulations for the drones, visit FAA.com. While most Eugenians are happy about the warm weather this early in the year, there are some who may find it detrimental to their income. Duck TV Caitlin Medeiros spoke with local farmers about the effects of the warm climate.
My grandfather started this farm about 80 years ago.
Dietering Orchards is home to many locally grown and sold fresh fruits and vegetables in Harrisburg, Oregon. While its owner, Greg Dietering, normally looks forward to warm weather during harvest season, This month's temperatures in the upper 50s will put him to work much earlier than in previous years.
These are Suncrest peach blossoms, well, they're actually buds, Suncrest peach buds, that normally don't come on for another 3 weeks, but these will actually be opening up the following week if this weather continues, which it looks like it's going to. In that case, we may have some fantastic early crops, but it also raises the danger that we may get a freeze before the end of the springtime, which would wipe out a large percentage of the crops.
Last winter, Harrisburg saw a historical low in temperatures of -12 degrees, which froze many of Dietering Orchard's trees. Because of the high temperatures of 2015, the orchard may be able to distribute its peaches, pears, berries, and other spring and summer produce much earlier in the year than is usually expected. The downside of the sunny weather is if we experience freezing temperatures again this year, all of Dietering Orchard's crops could be lost. For Duck TV News, I'm Caitlin Medeiros.
Thanks for the update, Caitlin. Now we go to Camila Rueda to see if this warm weather will be sticking around.
Well, Avanitsa, it looks like the sunshine might be taking a break on Friday with a 70% chance of rain with a high of 49 and a low of 38, so pull your raincoat back out. But it doesn't look like the rain will be lasting long though, with sunshine on Saturday and Sunday and the highs in the lower 50s. The nice weather won't only be shining in Eugene. If you're planning a trip to Portland, it's going to be just as nice. We're seeing some light rain with a high of 54 and a low of 40 on Friday. But once again, beautiful weather the rest of the weekend, with highs reaching the upper 50s and lows in the mid-30s. So make sure you enjoy that sunshine while it lasts. That's it for weather, and back to the desk.
Thank you, Camilla. Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, W. Andrew Marcus, recognized 92 staff members in an award ceremony on February 16th. The recipients received awards on the international, national, and university level. The awards were bestowed in the divisions of humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences. For more information on the faculty members recognized at the Dean's event, visit cas.uoregon.edu.
In other news, a gathering that gives students a taste of other cultures is looking for a new home. Due to construction in the EMU, the Mills International Center's The Meet does not have enough space for the amount of students who attend. The Meet is an event that allows students from around the world to interact with one another through food and music. The goal of this event is to bring students together from various backgrounds. The Mills is currently looking for a new venue for the event. The Meet will return full force in the upcoming school year. If you know of a place on campus that would work as a temporary location for the Meet, email mills@uoregon.edu.
A new app has been introduced to the Eugene community. Street Food Eugene shows various food carts around town and has a map that lists the time, location, and menu of each food truck. Users can organize a list of their favorite carts around town. The app was recently released, so cart owners like those at Soup Nation have yet to notice an increase in sales, but they are hopeful to see where business will go with the use of the app. For more information, visit streetfoodapp.com/Eugene. Thanks for joining us tonight on Duck TV News. I'm Fama Mohammed.
And I'm Avanitsa de Primavera. Have a great night.